Hello, this is Ali, Twitch superstar, just to say, Commodore Ty has all your nerdy news in the world of pop culture. Come and boldly go where no man has gone before.
Incoming message from Commodore Ty.
Hello, it's Commodore Ty Coles here with a review of the latest episode of Loki. This is Season 1, Episode 3, Lamentis. Well, this episode was lame. I've never seen an episode say so much, but you get almost very little out of it. We start this episode off with this weird scene between our variant and the hunter that she captured, but it looks like they're buddies having drinks at this tropical bar, talking about brain freezes.
You know what brain freeze is, don't you? Here we go. It's when you sip something so cold. Brain freeze associated with coldness. Got it? Wait, I'm being serious. So it permeates the roof of your mouth and freezes the synapses in your brain.
Then, all of a sudden, she's talking to her about how to get a hold of the timekeepers. She hesitates to answer. She asks again, doesn't answer.
How many people are guarding the timekeepers? Oh, well, there's... This place, I remember, I know this place.
Finally, she gets some information, but not a lot.
How do I find the elevators? They're gold.
And she's at the TVA headquarters and tries to use her sorcery to take over one of the agent's bodies, but does not work. And she ends up kicking the crap out of a whole bunch of them and deleting a few. Of course, Loki follows after her, and they brawl.
You sure you're a Loki?
You're in my way.
You are my way. I thought perhaps we could work together.
So far, you don't really get much of a reasoning behind her. Hopefully we might get that sometime in the episode. Going back to the drinking scene, don't know why it was needed. Like, I understand she was getting information, but didn't need to show all of it. Like, the talking about brain freeze, I don't think was necessary. So, okay, let's continue on though. That was just my little tirade about that scene. So, Loki and the variant are fighting each other. We get one of the judges. She's about to attack him, and Loki uses the TemPad, jumps him to, you guessed it, Lamentis.
Hey! Come any closer and I'll kill him. Go for it.
The planet that is literally colliding with another, I believe with a moon, and has very little time left. Because in the previous episode we learned that she's been hiding out in apocalyptic areas.
You idiot! This is Lamentis 1!
I don't know what that means.
The moon that planet is about to crash into and destroy! Of all of the apocalypses saved on that TemPad, this is the worst! No one makes it off here!
Huh. They must have took this from the Flash Gordon movie from 1936. So we get a bunch of them running around and arguing. That's about it. Running around and arguing. We do learn the variant's name is Sylvia. And you hear a lot about enchanting.
Call me variant.
I'm sorry about not calling some faded photocopy of me Loki.
Good, because that's not who I am anymore. I'm Sylvie now.
Okay, fine. You want to know how enchantment works? I have to make physical contact and then grab hold of their mind.
Basically, I believe my theory has been proven correct. She's part Lady Loki, part Enchantress, combined together. And Loki's using a lot of his magic to get around. And one thing you see in this whole episode, when they're fighting and arguing and going at each other, nothing seems to work.
Brute force is no substitute for diplomacy and guile.
Noted.
But when they're working together, combining their skills, they succeed.
Let's come from the top to get her on this train. Sir, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, I just remembered that headquarters radioed in their request for them this morning.
And you gotta give it to Tom Hiddleston. It seems like he can work with anyone, and he elevates the Sylvia character. His relationship elevates what I'm watching. Sylvia, all I get is she's angry. That's all I get from her. She's angry. She's a one-dimensional character so far. And, the biggest announcement in the whole episode. Loki's bi.
Must have been would-be princesses, or perhaps another prince.
A bit of both.
Good, great, so what? And you have the director going on Twitter, the director of the show going on Twitter, saying this was her number one priority. That was your number one priority for this whole series? Then what's the point of continuing to watch the series now? I thought as a director, you want to have your number one priority is to create a captivating series for people to watch, or to get the best you can possibly get out of your actors. Nope, it's to make Loki bi. It doesn't bother me. So what? Loki's bi. Big whoop. But if that's your number one priority, why bother watch the rest of the series? Sorry for going off on the tangent. I just had to. With them working together, like I said, they get stuff done. And they get on this train to get off the planet. And on the train, we get the bi thing, but also we get Loki being completely drunk and singing. And of course, we get the standard Asgardian, I want another. We also get this great story about Loki's idea of what love is.
You can see yourself in it. It's beautiful. Until it makes you bleed.
And even though Lady Loki doesn't like it, I like the metaphor. But they get caught and they fly off the train. In the process, breaking the TemPad.
Well, I did take quite the tumble.
You arsehole.
So they're stuck there on a dying planet. They realize, hey, we can still get off. Let's get on the Ark. So they go there, they do some fighting, and just as they're about to get on, it's destroyed. And they're trapped. That's how you end this episode. There are some theories going out there that, hey, Loki might have some of those Infinity Stones in his pocket. Someone's going to come rescue them. Or this is going to happen. Or that's going to happen. Well, we just wait for the next episode. Overall, it's a meh episode.
He said meh. M-E-H. Meh.
Your definition of a filler episode. You get some good, interesting information from the episodes. Like, hey, those time agents are variants themselves.
She was just a regular person on Earth.
A regular person.
Loved margaritas.
I was told that everyone who works at the TVA was created by the Timekeepers.
That's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
They don't know that.
Sylvia is an angry woman. And of course, Loki's bi. So I'm hoping something interesting happens in episode 4 because we only got episodes 4, 5, and 6 left. And that we get some motivation behind Sylvia's reason for wanting to destroy the TVA and the Timekeepers for some reason. We know why Loki wants to, because he wants to take over. We don't know why she does it, what's motivating her, anything. Give me something. And hell, Loki asked her on more than one occasion during the episode, why is she doing it? And she couldn't answer.
Oh, the mission. The mission? What, your glorious purpose? Give me a break, you can't beat them.
Maybe instead of focusing on making Loki buy, give us some motivation behind Sylvia. Or does Tom Hiddleston have to carry the entire project on his own? So that is it. Sorry for the ranting. And don't take it as I hated this episode. Quite contraire. I did enjoy it, just not as much as the last two. So for your Commodore, Ty Coles, live long and prosper. Hailing frequencies closed.
Thank you for watching the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, watch one of my many other videos, and if you like what you see, you can support the channel by donating to my PayPal.
So, for Commodore Ty, live long and prosper all, and for now, until next time, the hailing frequencies are closed.